Hi there again, and welcome to another video for Great Video Game Ideas Not Used, GVGINU for short. I would like to today, at least, talk about a game that I've come across really recently, like within the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's called Torn. It has its own website, and I'll put the link in the description below so that people who are interested can join in on it. Uh, I've found it to be a pretty interesting game. It's forewarning. I'm going to tell you it's a text-based RPG, which you basically play on your browser. But I haven't found any problems with it so far, and I've literally enjoyed it since I began it. And there are a few good things that I can really just name off the top of my head that made me like the game. One, there's a very detailed tutorial that helps you get started and gets you going in the game so that you know what you're doing. Two, there's the newspaper, which has some decent information about Torn City on it. I don't know how often it's updated though, because it hasn't been updated since I've been playing yet. But like I said, I only found the game recently, so I don't really know as much about it as somebody who's probably been playing it since it started. There's also factions, which are, in my eyes, they're like mobs. It's like you have your own faction, you're starting a mob. Basically, that's what I look at it as. It's not like some sort of wizards guild. It really has the atmosphere of like a mafia. Also, there's the forums. With the forums, you'll find some pretty awesome and nice people. Truthfully, so thumbs up there, guys. And really, it's pretty well laid out so that you can see what you're doing and you know what you're doing without having to worry too much about what you might have done wrong. I mean, yeah, you might click something wrong on accident, but that happens. Like if a page shifts or something, it happens. But I've really enjoyed it. I would describe this, I'd say, as making your own Grand Theft Auto story. That's how I look at it as, and that is an interesting concept to take in. It's like you're creating the story for this character. Like you're not playing in a world that has already been built around you. It's like you're. I mean, well, there's always already the world anyhow, but sort of like you're making your world in this game for you, for your unique character. And it's like I said, to me, it's pretty interesting. I found it to be kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. So it's really good to me. In my mind, it's something I like because I don't play games for what other people like. I play them for what I enjoy. But anyway, so yeah, if you're a GTA player and you like GTA a lot, this is probably a good stopgap because you can play it at home on your computer or you can play it on your mobile devices. And trust me, I have because I'm saying this because I have. I was going to say I have because I'm saying this. Got my words twisted, but yeah, and it's pretty fun. Like I said, I'm going to be putting the link below. That's my invite link to the game. So if you're interested, click it down there rather than typing in the name, the address. This one, it's a bonus for me, and I think you get a bonus too. I'm not exactly sure. I think you do. I don't want to say I know. I think because I haven't had anybody join under my referral link yet. But then again, I haven't really been giving it out much. But anyway, before I get too sidetracked, it's it's a really decent game. Like for somebody who likes things that allow your imagination to see things rather than it just being presented in front of you in graphics and things like that. That way you can see the world the way you want it to be. That's how it feels to me. And I like those concepts because I like things that make my imagination work rather than just me in looking at something as. I mean, yeah, I love visually astounding things, but what I imagine in my mind is always going to be better than what I can see on the screen. That's just how it is. It's not something I'm saying to insult anything. Don't take it that way. But it's if I'm sitting and I can think about it and I can see it in my mind and I can create this world in my head, I can always make it better than anything that can be put on a screen. Because my mind, I as an over imaginative person as I am, I can see worlds vastly superior to the things of Star Wars. And I love Star Wars. But I'm getting sidetracked again, so yeah. Um, but really, if you enjoy like text-based RPGs or Grand Theft Auto, I would urge you to try this out. I mean, I will say it's my first text-based RPG, but if there's anything that's comparable to it or anything that's kind of like it, but like a different style, like a different genre, like maybe something sci-fi, I don't know. I'm going to search it out. This game has got me hooked on the idea, and I really like it. I mean, there are limitations to it. Obviously, it's a text-based RPG. Your limitations are only going to expand as you level your character up. And there's one thing I really like about it, even though it ticks me the heck off, but at the same time, it's like a really exciting thing. And that's the fact that your levels don't get shown. Well, like, not your levels, but your experience doesn't get shown. You level up without ever seeing your experience, which to me, like, that's as irritating as that could be. It's not all that bad, honestly. I mean, because if you think about it, when you've played RPGs of any kind, you've probably spent your time trying to find out how close you are to a level and whether or not you should sit and grind it out to get to that level. So this game doesn't allow you to think like that. It makes you just play it to enjoy it rather than worrying about what's going to get you to the next level. I mean, you don't really even know that you're going to level up until you see it. Like this, literally in your HUD, you'll find, which will be off to the side of your screen, mind you. It'll say, I don't know the exact word it'll say, but there'll be a clickable link across from your levels so that you can level your character up. Sorry, I had a little itch in the back of my throat, but yeah, it's good in my eyes. I'm not going to say it's good in everyone's eyes. It's good in mine. I enjoyed it. And if you're looking at this video and I even made you interested in at least a little bit, I say go for it. Don't hold yourself up. Go for it. See what it's about. See what it's like. See if you enjoy it. I mean, the most harm that you could do is sign up and you end up not liking it and just not play anymore. There's a big enough community on it right now. I don't really think that would hurt anyone. So, that's all I wanted to say. Um, Thanks for checking out my video again, because I know you don't have to do this. You don't have to sit through me talking in such a weird manner with my weird head movements that I don't intentionally do. But it's really nice that people would do stuff like that. And I thank anyone who checks my stuff out sincerely, because I am so new at this. I get nervous and I do things that I don't even realize I'm doing. But yep. So please continue to view my stuff if you find anything I do interesting, and check out my articles. My podcast should be started up soon. I have a layout for them now that I want to use and work on, and that's pretty much it. So keep your eyes out for the next thing that I do, and until then, enjoy your games.